So this moving average measure we constructed has used a window length of 12. So we're taking the average of 12 days prior to the current day, well, including the current day as well. Well, sometimes you wanna use a different parameter, uh, which can cover like shorter window or longer window. Okay, so this definition basically just give you one choice. Okay, this graph only shows the moving average of 12 days. Okay, in many applications, we actually want a control of this parameter choice. We can choose either a shorter window or longer window. Okay, how to implement that is our topic next. So first of all, let's go to the modeling and the new parameter, a numeric range. So now we're going to define a new parameter. Then we're going to use this new parameter in that definition of the moving average so that we can control the parameter. Okay, so this parameter we're going to name it moving average window. Okay, and the data type you can just use the default whole number. The minimum we can probably say 3. Okay, where the minimum window is going to be a 3-day window. Okay, we're taking an average of the past 3 days basically. The maximum we can let it go up to 250, especially for daily frequency. 250 is actually a annual average because there's approximately 250 days in a 250 trading days in a year. So 250 is kind of an annual average. Increment can be 1 and default. So if there's no particular choice from the user, the default should be 12. Okay, that's kind of the common choice we have. And you also want to check this box, add slicer to this page. So the parameter is going to be controlled by a slicer. You can directly change the kind of the buttons on the slicer to make your choice. Okay, so now create, and there's gonna be a new slicer shown here. Okay, you can reposition it somewhere to fit your overall report. Okay, so in this slicer you can basically move this. You can see the number change. That's basically the window length. Okay, you can make it shorter all the way to 3, or you can make it larger all the way to 250. Okay, all right. But when you move this, you can see there's no change in the zero yet. Well, that's not surprising because we haven't really linked the definition of the moving average measure with this new parameter. So that's what we're going to do next. So we can go to the definition of this measure. Okay, we can show this definition here. Now instead of using the 12 as the window length variable n, we can type in the following. Okay, well, before we type, actually notice here, after we introduce this new parameter here, there's a new table actually constructed under the data pane here. It's called moving average. Okay, let me move it a bit wider. It's called moving average window, and if you click on this, it contains a column called moving average window. Okay, again, you can go to the table wheel and go to the moving average window table. You can see this table just contains one column called the moving average window. It goes from 3 all the way to 50 with an increment of 1. Okay, that's basically how we define this parameter. So it's now just a column in this moving average window table. Okay, at the same time, by default, Power BI also constructed a measure under this table. It's called moving average window value. Okay, that's what happens when you construct new parameter. Power BI will automatically add a measure to kind of capture the parameter choice you select on the slicer. Okay, so basically, if you can just specify in your moving average measure, okay, the window length should be this this particular measure here, okay, instead of that 12, then you are basically referencing this measure in the moving average calculation. Then once you change your choice on the slicer, this will be reflected in the calculation and the moving average will change accordingly. All right, so let's go back to the video here and again go back to this definition of the moving average. As I said, instead of using this 12, you can reference this measure directly here. Okay, so I'm going to type moving. So once I type moving average, so there's actually some potential choices available here. So you just need to choose this one. Okay, moving average window. That's a table name. Under that table name, there's a measure called moving average window value. Okay, basically we're directly referencing this measure here. So once this measure is introduced into this moving average definition, then we're set. So now let's just see what happens here. We have this again daily price and moving average. So if you move this to a larger number, you see the moving average changed. Okay, it's now using a 127-day average to calculate the moving average. You move it shorter, say 20. Now it's a 20-day moving average. Okay, so now basically you can control the window length by using this slicer. Okay, the reason that you can control it is because the slicer is basically embedded in this moving average window value measure, and this measure becomes part of the definition of this MA underscore freak. So this moving average measure actually utilizes this window parameter in its definition. Okay,